So today we're going to make burgers, and we're going to make burgers using these ingredients. So in the red box we've got some turkey mince. You're going to add some breadcrumbs, onions, mixed herbs, salt and pepper and egg wash. So to make the burgers you are going to use your small bowl, and you're going to pop your turkey into the small bowl. Pop your bowl at the back when you're done and wash your hands. We use turkey mince because it's cheaper. We use turkey mince because it's high in protein and it's low in fat. You could use any other mince if you want to. Add a little bit of onion into your turkey, not too much. This is quite chunky onion. When you do this, your teacher will put these in for you. So the onion gives it some flavour and some texture, and adds a contrast between the soft meat. We're going to add a tablespoon of breadcrumbs in. These are fresh breadcrumbs, not the bright orange ones you buy in the supermarket. They will bulk out your mixture and make your mixture go a little bit further and look a little bit bigger, and they will also help to bind your burger together. Into that we're going to add egg. The egg helps to bind your burger together. And it does this, it has another function in the cooking where it coagulates and it will help hold the shape of your burger. Helps it together. Now, when you use mince, turkey mince indeed, because it's low in fat, it's also a little bit low in flavour, so we need to think about what we're putting in. Today you are going to add some mixed herbs in there, but you could put anything else in. Salt and pepper. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of pepper in, not too much. I'm not putting salt in because I don't like salt, and I'm going to put a sprinkle of herbs in. But you could put anything in there. You could put chili in. You could put a bit of chorizo in. You could put any sort of flavourings that you want in there to match your needs. Once everything's in there, you are going to start to mix them together, and you are going to do this using your hands. Okay, so straight in, mix and mush together and make sure everything comes together as one. If you are squeamish, you could use a fork, but you'll get a better result and everything will mix through a little bit better if you use your hands. Once it comes together, you need to shape it. Pop it on your red tray. Now we're using a red tray today because we are using raw meat. If I was doing veg, I would have a green tray, fish, a blue tray, so to prevent any sort of cross-contamination. You want to shape your burger so it cooks nicely in the pan. What you're looking for is a well-shaped burger and a nice thickness, so you get a bit of flavour and you get a bit of everything in there. So pick up your burger, press it down. Don't worry if you lose some bits of onion. Shape it into a ball in your hand and press down. You don't want it too thin, but again, you don't want it too thick. If it's too thick, then it will take forever to cook. And if it's too thin, then it will break apart in the pan. So keep going till you're happy with your shape. And when your shape's ready, just leave that burger on your chopping board, clear up any extras and pop in the bin, and we're ready to start thinking about cooking. So you're going to take your burger over to the pan and ready to cook. You need your burger, you need a food probe, and you need a fish slice, and you need a very small amount of oil. We're going to use today the frying pan. We're going to use a non-stick pan, and it's important that you get this pan right. Okay? If you've got a good pan, then you're set. And can I just point out that the pan isn't on at this stage, which is why I'm touching it. If you've got a good non-stick pan, it sets you up. You can cook loads of things in it. So if you go to leave school and you go to uni, get a decent non-stick pan and you're set. Okay. okay? These are Tefal pans, we've had them quite a while. And if you've got a non-stick pan, it means that you don't have to use as much oil in. So, when your pan is warm enough, you'll be able to feel the heat coming up. You're going to put your burger into the pan. If the pan isn't hot enough, the burger will stick, okay? So, I'm going to pop the burger in now. Carefully place it away from you. And if it spits, it's going to spit away from you and not on yourself. Straight away, pop your red chopping board in the water to warm. Also wash your hands as soon as you have handled that raw meat. If you want to use a sanitizer again, feel free. So, as the burger is cooking, you are going to leave it. You're not going to fiddle with it, it's going to do its thing. We've got 2 more implements here. So we are using a fish slice to turn it over. This is not a turner, this is a fish slice, okay? And we are going to tell if it's cooked by using the food probe. Now what you're not going to do today is hands up several times and shout, Mrs. This cooked, Mrs. This cooked. You need to start taking a little bit of responsibility for yourself and making sure that this item is fully cooked. As it's cooking, you will see the colour of the turkey change from pinky to a whitey colour. It will not go fully white, it's not turkey breast. The turkey breast will go like a nice clear white colour. This will still retain a little pink tinge to it. So when you're eating it, if your burger has reached 75 degrees for 2 minutes, then it is cooked and you are fine to eat it. If it hasn't reached that, you might find yourself in a little bit of bother with a little bit of food poisoning, so that you need to make sure that your burger is cooked. However, again, that is your responsibility. It is not up to the member of staff to tell you if your burger is done. You will see, as your burger is cooking, that the colour becomes starting to go white halfway up the burger. At this point, you need to flip that burger over. You need to be confident when you're doing this. If you're not confident when you're doing this, you're more likely to burn yourself. Grab a hold of your pan handle, get your fish slice in and straight over. A tiny press down, not too much, because what you don't want to do is compact the proteins in there and make a burger tough. But also, if you press on it too much, the egg that I mentioned earlier hasn't quite set in the bottom half of the burger and the burger is likely to fall apart. So you literally have to be as patient as you can and let this burger cook. This burger will take 8 to 10 minutes, depending on the thickness, maybe a little bit more, and we're going to check it's cooked in a moment using our food probe. This is a food probe. You need to use it correctly. To do that, you take off the protective cover and you sanitize the probe. Turn it on and make sure that your reading is centigrade, not Fahrenheit. You'll see that it's about 22, 23. It's measuring the temperature of the room. It's never going to set to 0. When you are ready to use the probe, insert it into the centre of the burger and you will see the dial moving up, and the magic number you are looking for is 75 degrees. This burger is safely at 90 degrees, so I am 100% convinced that this is cooked in the middle. I'm going to remove, re-sanitize the end and pop the protective cover back on. If when you come to do your food probe, your burger is hovering around 50, 55, 60, the burger is not cooked. It must be cooked to 75 degrees. Until it is 75 degrees in the centre of the burger, do not put your burger on the plate. Also, when you're using the probe, make sure you are in the centre and not through to the pan, because you will measure the temperature of the pan and not the burger. So at this point, turn your burger off. If you're using the electric cooker, remove it from the heat, because you will still get residual heat in there that will continue to the pan and burn the pan. You will have a back that will come round, pop your burger into your back. Okay, and then we have a selection of ketchup. Might be a little bit of mayonnaise if you're feeling lucky. Am I feeling generous? Pop a little bit on the top of the burger and enjoy.